No. Brother's gonna.
I wonder how things gonna play out, man. Especially in my household, I just wonder how it's gonna play out, man.
Yeah.
It's gonna be funny.
People gonna be.
I've been telling them, man. Been warning them. But I'm not gonna count them out yet. They may see miracles and believe. Who knows? But I don't know. I do not know.
Yeah, they may believe later on.
Later on.
Hopefully, like I said, even with our pre-Sabbath, hopefully.
Because once they enforce the chip, that's when they're gonna have to put that pride aside, man. Once they make it mandatory, they're like, oh snap, this is the mark of the beast right here. Then they gonna have to repent. Tell the congregation Salakia.
Or like that brother said, he had that dream about Tazariak.
Yeah.
On that Tazariak, remember?
Yeah.
It said Tazariak broke down and started praying. Because right now he looking foolish.
Yeah.
That dude, he's another one looking real foolish right now.
Yeah.
Bro.
What he said? He said he wasn't oppressed. He said something else too. What he said? He was having a conversation with Jesse Lee Peterson.
Yeah. But she's a jackass.
Yeah, he's a jackass.
That's a Tom.
Yeah.
Holy shit! Like Esau could do nothing wrong in his eyes. He's a definition of a coon.
Yeah.
Like he's blind to white supremacy. Everything is Negro. Black people put ourselves in this position. No, Esau put us in this position. All right. It's called cause and effect.
Yeah.
He caused it, and this is the effect of it. All right. Oh, it started with the black civil rights leaders selling us out. Didn't we just talk about Black Wall Street? This was before the civil rights movement. Esau destroyed it, man. All right. Then he chose your leaders, man.
Yep.
Okay. Anytime you had a leader who wanted to do for their people, they got eradicated, man. All these leaders are puppets, man. They all sold out, man. Okay. That's why the Most High raised up real leaders. That's what he said in Jeremiah. Let's get it. Jeremiah 3:15.
Jeremiah chapter 3 verse 15. And it reads, I will give you pastors according to mine heart, which shall feed you with knowledge and understanding.
Knowledge and understanding. So the Most High has risen up men according to his heart, meaning his mind. Okay? There's something here I was... Yeah, read that again?
Come on. Jeremiah 3:15. I will give you pastors according to mine heart, which shall feed you with knowledge and understanding.
So I'll feed you with what knowledge? The scriptures, man. All right? Of knowledge and understanding. Wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. All right? That's why Paul said, let's get that 1 Corinthians 11:1. Because we got a little notion going around that Paul, was certain things he was just saying of his own heart. That's blaspheming, man. To say that Paul was, he did say at 1 Corinthians, but it was all according to the Spirit anyway. All right? Because like Paul said, not everything that's lawful was expedient, man. All right? Giving you best advice according to the Spirit, man. Like we said, it's lawful to put homos to death. If we see two men kissing out here and they making out and they about to stop popping each other, it's lawful for us to put them to death, man. All right? You got 2 or 3 brothers out here. We see them. Oh, really? Y'all gonna be doing that? But now we go before Esau's court, and we're like, well, Leviticus 20:13. Read it, brother. Read it. They're gonna be like, what the fuck are you talking about? You think the Most High gonna intervene for you? No. All right, because that's foolish, man.
You ain't use wisdom.
You ain't use wisdom, man.
It's not expedient.
That's not expedient, man. All right? That's not expedient, man. That's foolish, man. Was it lawful? Yeah, it was lawful, man. Okay? But it wasn't wise, man. All right? You got to have common sense. And that's what Paul was basically breaking down, man. Because like we say, you had Israelites coming out of that Greek and Roman world, man.
Yeah.
Okay? So you had to give best advice according to the Spirit, man. And that's how we moving right now. Moving according to the Spirit, man. Just like brothers, some brothers, it's all according to, if you want to do that now, but it's not advisable to be having fringes on your shirt or whatever the case is, because you had somebody who wrote that in the comment. There was like the DC protest down there, and he said me and my wife was walking around with fringes, and everybody was staring at us. And the brother says like, yo, we told you Jakes already about having the fringes on your. Of course they're gonna be looking at you, man. You see what I'm saying? You got to move wise as a serpent now. You know, is it lawful to have? Of course, it's lawful to have fringes on. But it's me and this brother right here. Like, say we got to get on a plane to go meet some brothers. We gonna go to the court. We gonna go to the airport
with our garments.
We gonna go in the airport with the garments on. Esau gonna like gonna put us to the side.
Yeah.
And, man, we won't get on that plane, man. And if we do, they gonna give us hell, man.
Yeah.
All right, they gonna pat us down to the T, man. All right.
Right.
Common sense. We just go there with normal clothes. It's just a 1-2, and that's it. When you want to be the super righteous, you know, the super zealot Israelite, gonna go with your full garments on.
And that's the scripture that says, "Be not over righteous much."
Be not over righteous much. For what? Thou would destroy thyself. You're gonna destroy yourself, man. You know what I'm saying? That's not wise, man. And if Esau do that to you, that falls on you. Like, yo, you're supposed to have wisdom, man. What you doing going on a plane with what's they gonna pull you to the side, man, and harass you, man?
That's like you getting a job and they got a dress code.
Yeah, dress code. You coming in with your garments.
They be like, yo, you gotta wear the dress code. Now, according to the law, I gotta wear these fringes. So, according to you gotta respect that. But you fired, man.
You fired, bro.
You fired, bro.
Like you gotta
wisdom, man.
You gotta use wisdom. It's a balance.
Balance.
See what I'm saying? It's a balance, man. You know, like we said, man. Right now, we're rehearsing the righteous acts. See, we're rehearsing the righteous acts, man. And you know, everything else, you know, is faith, and we doing the work. You know what I mean? And the Most High handle the rest, man. That's how the Most High set it up, was for you to make it through Yahawashi. Because Israel couldn't make it through the law because we kept breaking it. Israel kept breaking the law, man.
You're not gonna make it based on your own righteousness.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Nah, man. You're gonna make it through the blood of the land, man. You know, we're covered in the blood of Mashayach.
Yeah. So when dudes say, yo, it's all about the law. You know, what are you talking about, man? It's about Yahawashi, man. And through Yahawashi, we rehearse the righteous acts. All right, Yahawashi is your righteousness, man. All right. Like we said, why do you think the kingdom was split? Solomon went off. You see what I'm saying? Most of the kings of Israel went off. You had righteous kings. You see what I'm saying? But even they have flaws, man. Yeah. King David was a man of Most High heart, but he had flaws, man. Because why? We need to be changed.
That's right.
All right? That's the point, man. All right, go ahead.
1 Corinthians 11:1. Be followers of me, even as I also am of Mashayach.
So Paul was not just saying his own thing because he had nothing better to do, or seeking his own crown or his own glory. All right? Like I always try to say, if you speak it of yourself, he that speaketh of himself seeking it. Let's get us John 7:15. I think it is. Let me hear that. Paul said, what? Be your followers of me, because I'm a follower of the Mashayach. All right? And we're going to get what the Lord said about, what Ananias said about, what the Lord told Ananias about Paul in Acts 22. Is it John 7:15, I think?
John chapter 7, verse 15. And the Jews marveled, saying, how knoweth this man letters, having never learned?
That's all of us. We ain't going to no cemetery school, because that's what it is. All right?
No theological school, or we got no degree in biblical studies, and you know what I'm saying? Nah, man. You see? It's the Holy Spirit, man.
It's the Spirit, man. That's why the average brother from the hood, all right, grew up like every other Jake in the hood, man, subject to poverty and all kind of wickedness around us. Some of us fell into that wickedness, but the Most High had mercy, man. Or what? Or biblical scholars.
I remember in times past, when we was over there, that question kept popping up. Yeah. Where did you guys learn this?
Yeah, everybody kept asking us.
This information? Basically, was asking.
Yeah, where you guys learn this from, man? Like, how you know all this? Like, where do you guys learn that from, man?
Like that one lady was definitely Asian.
Yeah, man. She was Asian.
She definitely was Asian, man. Asking like, where did you? I want to know the source. Like, where?
Yeah, like, where? Like, yo, get out of here, demon.
Yeah.
The other Jake was like, yo, I want to know where you brothers learn this information from. Like, where you get that? It's the Spirit, brother. The Spirit was on the certain men, and we had the Most High put the Spirit on us. Took the veil off. We were able to see and understand. That's all it is, man. It's spiritual. And the Most High said he would do that to confound the wise. All right, to confound the James White, to confound the Bo Cabs, to confound the David Lynns. That's why they keep coming around us, man. All right, because why? This word, it trumps them. They trying to figure out in their penal mind, how did these dudes, their peon mind, how did these base dudes get this understanding? How are they biblical scholars? We spend all this money, man. That's what the Rothschilds trying to figure out, man. How did these base ass niggas learn their nationality? And we destroyed every institution. We destroyed their society. We destroyed them.
We took their records.
Yeah, we took their records away. Everything. It's the spirit, man. See, it's spiritual, man. All right, you can't defeat the spirit, man. All right, you can't figure out the spirit, man. All right, the spirit is unorthodox, man. See, the Most High say he could raise up stones and make them the sons of Abraham. So it don't. How can you come up against a power like that? That's what you got?
Con, I got John 7 and my verse 16 now. Yahawashi answered them and said, my doctrine is not mine, but it is that sent me. If any man will do his will, he shall know of the doctrine, whether it be of the Most High, or whether I speak of myself. He that speaketh of himself seeketh his own glory.
So Paul was speaking of himself, he was seeking his own. He didn't say that. He said, I'm a follower of the Mashayach. And we're going to get with Ananias in Acts the 22nd chapter.
Come on.
Where Yahawashi told Ananias, said, Paul is a chosen vessel unto me.
Yep.
So this hatred for the Apostle Paul, which I don't even know where that comes from. Right? Oh, Paul was just saying, you know, whatever. What are you guys be saying, man? That's a loophole in the doctrine, man. That's leaven. To teach that is leaven. Is it 36 or something like that?
I believe so, yeah.
That's leaven in the doctrine, man. All right? That's
okay, I'll start at verse 12. Acts 22 and verse 12. And one Ananias, a devout man according to the law, having a good report of all the Jews which dwelt there.
He had a good report, a good name.
Came unto me and stood and said unto me, Brother Saul, receive thy sight. In the same hour I looked upon him, and he said, the Most High power of our fathers have chosen thee, that thou shouldest know his will, and see that just one, and shouldest hear the voice of his mouth. But thou shalt be his witness unto all men of what thou hast seen and heard. Okay, slide.
Matter of fact, get Acts 9. Get Acts 9.
God knows the scripture.
Probably in Acts 9.
I believe it is Acts 9.
And guess who was zealous for the law? Guess who was zealous for the law? For you guys to talk about Paul so much. Take a wild guess. Take a wild guess, man. Paul was crazy zealous for the law, man. He gloried that Stephen died, man.
Yeah.
The way he did, man. Because he was zealous for the law, man. Matter of fact, you got Acts 9 and 1.
Come on.
But he didn't have what? The spirit, man. It's about the spirit of the Mashayach, man. What you got?
Acts chapter 9, verse 1. Let me get straight to the point.
Let me hit 9 and 1 and then jump to the point, yeah.
Okay, come on. And Saul, yet breathing out threatenings and slaughter against the disciples of the Lord, went unto the high priest and desired of him letters to Damascus, to the synagogues, that if he found any of this way, whether they were men or women, he might bring them bound unto Jerusalem.
He was zealous for the law because he thought this was some heresy. Like, how dare them guys come and spew this madness, man? So he went to the high priest. So give me I find man or woman, I'm pounding them, man. All right. He was zealous for the law. Right? So let's jump to the point where the Lord spoke to Ananias.
Alright, let's get verse 13. Then Ananias answered, Lord, I have heard by many of this man how much evil he hath done to thy saints at Jerusalem. And here he have authority from the chief priest to bind all that call on thy name. But the Lord said unto him, Go thy way, for he is a chosen vessel unto me.
That's Yahawashi talking. Yahawashi said Paul is a chosen vessel unto me. Okay. All right. So I don't know where that came from. You just heard it from. So you have an issue with Paul. You got a direct issue with the Mashayach, Yahawashi. Because Yahawashi made it clear. He said, Ananias, go your way, go about your business. Paul is a chosen vessel unto me, man. Regardless of what he did, that man was chosen, man. You see? I have mercy on whom I have mercy. You see? Most I have mercy on him and he chose him. He was the man for the job. Because Paul was familiar with all those different regions where those Israelites were scattered. He could speak the language. And he had Roman citizenship. So the Lord chose him, man. And he knew the law. That's why he was able to confound the Jews. Because he knew the letters, man. He said he learned at the feet of Gamaliel. He was taught since a child the Holy Scriptures, man. Right? He knew the law. He knew the language. He was familiar with those regions. He had citizenship. Lord said, yo, this is the guy, man. Choosing this dude, man. All right, he's perfect, man, for the job, man. You see what I'm saying? So I don't know where this came from, man. I don't, you know what I mean? That's something but pride right there, man. See what I'm saying? The script talks about the idle word, man. See? Is there anything more?
Yeah, Khan, it says to bear my name before the Gentiles and kings and the children of Israel.
Yeah, so the Lord chose him to bear his name before the Gentiles and Israelite foreigners. Okay? All right? The kings and who? The children of Israel. The circumcision.
Yeah.
All right? Circumcision, man. That's why Paul said when you read Acts the 17th chapter, it's Acts 17:17. To do something more. It's about the law, the law, the law. Well, guess what? Paul was more devoted than any one of you guys in the law. All right? Paul kept the law to the T. All right? He said concerning the law, he was a Pharisee, a Hebrew of the Hebrews, man. And we just read his report. He was so zealous for the law, he'll bound your ass and put you in chains and bring you to the high priest. Okay? How much dudes are zealous like that for the law? So it means Paul saw a homo, he'll put his ass. That's how zealous he was for the law, man. All right? So dudes wasn't outdoing Paul in the law, man. Give me a break, man. All right, go ahead.
Acts 17:17. Therefore disputed he in the synagogue with the Jews.
See, why he was able to dispute with the Jews in the synagogue? He knew the law. He knew the law, man. All right, that's why he was able to go back and forth with them. That's why he was able to show them in the scrolls, look, this is Yahawashi that Moses was talking about. This is Yahawashi in Isaiah. This is Isaiah, Yahawashi in Book of Jeremiah, man. All right? This is Yahawashi in the Book of Psalms where King David said, my Lord said unto my Lord, sit down my right hand. He was showing them, man, because he knew the scriptures, man. And also Yahawashi opened up his mind as well to other things, man. He was supping with him. All right, go ahead.
Therefore disputed he in the synagogue with the Jews and with the devout persons, and in the market daily with them that met with him.
So he was in a marketplace daily. And he went through all those different regions, man. Right? He had 3 main trips, and they consider 4 because when he was going back prisoner to Rome, Paul went to all those, and he told you in 1 Corinthians the 15th chapter in the beginning. I think we may close this out soon to the Spirit of Yahawashi. All right.
Start verse 1.
Yeah, let me have verse 1.
1 Corinthians 15 verse 1. Moreover, brethren, I declare unto you the gospel which I preach unto you, which also ye have received and wherein ye stand, by which also ye are saved, if ye keep in memory which what I preach unto you, unless ye have believed in vain. For I delivered unto you first of all that which I also received, how that Mashayach died for our sins according to the scriptures, and that he was buried, and that he rose again the 3rd day according to the scriptures, and that he was seen of.
I think you'll read up down to verse 10.
Okay, come.
Yeah.
And that he was seen of Cephas, then of the 12.
Yeah, so Cephas we know is Peter. Yeah.
Come. After that, he was seen above 500 brethren at once, of whom the greater part remain unto this present, but some are fallen asleep.
Some brothers died. Yeah.
After that, he was seen of James, then of all the apostles. And last of all, he was seen of me also.
So Paul, go ahead.
Gone. as one born.
Because Yahawashi tried to knock him off his high horse, man.
Literally, yeah.
See? And it tells you in the book of Galatians, Yahawashi was supping with him, man. All right? Yahawashi told him directly, man. All right? Tell you now the book of Galatians, the first chapter. Then we read on.
Come on. 1 Corinthians 15 and verse 8. And last of all, he was seen of me also, as of one born out of due time.
So put this away.
Come on. For I am the least of the apostles.
He said I'm the least of the apostles. Right? He wasn't the least of the apostles. But read on.
That am not meet to be called an apostle.
Yeah, because he understood what he had done to Stephen.
Come on.
Right?
He persecuted the church.
Persecuted the church. Stephen was one of the 7 deacons.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead.
Right? Because I persecuted the church of the Most High. But by the grace of the Most High, Yahawah, Mashayach Yahawashi, I am what I am. And what is grace? And his grace which was bestowed upon me was not in vain. Right?
So the Most High had what? Mercy. On Paul, man. Because Paul, they was really punishable by death, man. Right? But the Lord had mercy, man. Okay?
But I labored more abundantly than they all.
That's the point, man. So you see how the Most High balanced things out. So he was at least the apostle, did a lot of damage to the church, but what happened? He labored more than everybody. He was traveling everywhere, man.
Yeah.
Go back to Jerusalem for the council, this, that, and the third. The Most High showed him tremendous grace, man.
Yeah.
All right, and Paul knew there was going to be. He said they had to. That day not going to come unless there be a falling away first. Yeah. So he knew Israel was going to go back into captivity. That's why he said, "I wish I was a curse for the Mashayach," because he knew the things that Israel had to go through again. See, so the Apostle Paul was definitely one of the top. Right, so I don't know where that came from. Yeah. That's why I remember some brother had asked me on the comments, Paul part of the elect.
Of course Paul part of the elect, man.
That's what I'm talking about. The 2 Timothy 4.
Yeah, let's get that. Like our forefather Ezra, he's seen brothers getting crowned, receiving gifts, man.
I'm just wondering, man, how much longer are we away from that, man? This year?
Wow, man, that's gonna be amazing, man. That's what we want to be a part of, man. That number, brothers getting crowned, receiving palms. You see, standing so stiffly for the name of Yahawah, while Yahawashi.
Man, brothers want to rule, man. Okay, we wasn't put on this earth to be servants under anybody. Like the Rothschilds, you think Rothschild has a hard day? You think Rothschild ever could come home and say he had a hard day at work? That motherfucker don't even know what a hard day is, man. All right, give me a break, man. All right, these bankers don't know what it is to work because everything was given to them. See, but that's why Paul said we're gonna get 2 Timothy 4:3.
Come on, 2 Timothy chapter 4, outside verse 3. For the time will come when they will not endure sound doctrine, but after their own lust shall they heap to themselves teachers having itching ears, and they shall turn away their ears from the truth and shall be turned into fables.
Yeah, that's a lot of men who fell out and come up with these other crazy ass doctrines.
Yeah.
Or their ears turned from the truth.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead.
But watch thou in all things, endure afflictions, do the work of an evangelist.
And we're doing that right now. And he said endure afflictions. So you're going to go through them afflictions that suck too. They do suck. But that's the Most High forming and shaping you to the man that he wants you to. That's the whole point of being a soldier, is becoming hard. Right? And it's better to take your ass kickings now than to get, when the world start getting their ass kicked, you're going to be praising Yahawah Ba'ashim Yahawashi, that you knew his name, that you knew the truth. Because you're going to see shit that we've never seen before. That's going to shake you, man. Okay? You're going to see people eating each other, dead bodies, people getting tortured. Oh my God, man.
Teeth of wild beasts.
Teeth of wild beasts, tsunamis, volcanoes, earthquakes, demons, apparitions, gonna be showing themselves, putting people to death. All right, all of the above, man. Whatever you see in these movies, you multiply that, man.
Yeah,
you're gonna see that Leviathan gonna show himself, man. Oh man. right? And the Most High gave us a full understanding of all that, man. All right, go ahead.
Make full proof of thy ministry.
And that's what we doing. How you make full proof of your ministry? Well, the main way is the streets.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do videos on sit downs, right? But the main ministry is on the streets, man. If any man desire, let him desire to speak as an oracle of the Most High. The top gift is being a prophet. Period, man. That's the top gift.
That's right.
All right, looking like a fool for Yahawashi. Because we could get taken out. People can come up against us. We have to battle. It's like out here right now. It's the winter time. You see what I'm saying? That's what brothers got to get tea and different things like that to keep warm. You know what I'm saying? Looking like a fool for the Mashayach. And we put it up online. So there's no secret. Anybody could see it. You got your job, your boss could pull up a video. See you, Esau the white man's the devil. They could see all them videos, man. You know, and next thing you get a pink slip, you're like, what? I did all my, why am I getting fired? They just come up with some bullshit. Oh, well, you know, we come back in hours, not knowing that they seen the video, man. The reason why they getting rid of you because they seen you well. But that's you carrying your cross.
Yep.
See,
you making full proof of the ministry.
You're making you full proof of your ministry, man. Go ahead.
Verse 6, for I am now ready to be offered, and the time of my departure is at hand.
There you go. It was time for him to die. Right? And they go in secular history, it said Nero was the one who had him beheaded. Go ahead.
I have fought a good fight. I have finished my course. I have kept the faith.
I have kept the faith. Okay, so you can't talk shit about Paul. He did what he's supposed to have done. All right, go ahead.
Henceforth there is laid up for me a crown of righteousness, which the Lord, the righteous judge, shall give me at that day.
And the Lord,
at that day, Slakia.
Yup. And that's why the brother talked about Ezra. Ezra saw that day.
Yeah.
Which also mentioned in Revelation. We may close out Revelation, the 5th chapter.
Okay, go on.
May close it out. Let's go to that day.
Right? And not to me only, but unto all them also that love his appearing.
Love is apparent. All right? 144. Like we said, we've been seeing that number all the time, man.
Yeah.
144, 441. We just been seeing that number. The most articles, the time. You know what I'm saying? You may stop a video, come back. One, if you stopped exactly at 1 for wasn't planned.
Wasn't planned.
You know what I'm saying? It's just the spirit, man. That's the most I tell you to keep going. And more than likely, we said the elect is already sealed.
Gone.
All right? All right, go ahead.
Revelation chapter 5, when we want to start? Verse 9?
Yeah, let me hear you.
Gone. And they sung a new song, saying, Thou art worthy to take the book and to open the seals thereof. For thou wast slain and hast redeemed us to the Most High by thy blood out of every kindred and tongue and people and nation, and has made us unto our power kings and priests.
Kings and priests.
And we shall reign on the earth.
There you go, man. That's the day we waiting for. And also tell you Revelation the 7th chapter, they have palms in their hand and all that. You see? So that's the day we waiting. That's the day that's approaching. You know, we ride around the corner from these things. This demon going up in office, Joe Biden. Going to be a bigger demon than Trump ever was. But that's what you Israelites wanted. You don't get what you wanted, man. Both sides gave you what you wanted. You got it now. All right? You got it, man. Don't complain and cry when he starts showing his horns, man. All right? Because our people, they're foolish, man. They always trust in the man that destroyed them, man. But the elect, Lord willing, we're part of it. We're going to keep trusting in the name of Yahawah Shem Yahawashi. So that we're going to close it out. We say, call on
Yahawah Shem Yahawashi.
We also give a them honest and elders GMS, honest and Akim, peace and blessings, brothers and sisters that listen, hopeful elect, and definite instruction to everything else.
About the ball.
With that, we're going to say Shalom.
Shalom.
Shalom.